The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the Third Age by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the wheel of time, but it was a beginning. I want to start a Let's Play series because I don't understand journey before destination. I always look towards the ends and the goals of things and never really enjoy the moment. But I've decided to start this world because The Wheel of Time is one of my favorite book series ever. And one time I was playing Minecraft and I realized how much in Minecraft is similar to the Wheel of Time, especially in that it seems like there were a lot of people long ago who had far advanced technology, but they disappeared and we only have remnants of them. We can find them like in Piglin Bastions, or how Totems of Undying were created, or also Netherite. That is a more direct Wheel of Time counterpart. But so many things that seem to be lost and are no longer craftable. This world is going to be heavily inspired by the world from the Wheel of Time. I won't be making everything block for block though. It won't be perfectly accurate. Just because that would be way too massive for me to ever complete or even get close to. So I will be building several important places from the Wheel of Time, but this world will be another turning of the wheel. So there will be some differences to how it is described in the books. I chose this seed because it has kind of the same shape as Randland, but also that everything is mostly close together. Where we spawned was the Aiel Waste, and I'll be building Rudeon as well as a couple of other things there too. But right now we're going to be swimming to the Two Rivers and Emond's Field, where I'll set up a starter base at the Althor farm. On the morning of the second day, we've come to the place that will eventually be Emond's Field. I'm planning on building the Althor farm somewhere over here. We have plenty of animals here, plenty of why, hello. I was not expecting you. Okay. Uh-huh. Doesn't look like we need anything from him. Not that we could buy anything even if we wanted to. But there's plenty of places for fields, plenty of animals, as well as some horses over there that we can get Bella, or another named horse from the Wheel of Time series. I might randomly call things by the name from the Wheel of Time, so like skeletons and zombies I might call Trollocs, or pillagers I might call the Shanchan. But in general, I won't say too many spoilers. I'll probably, if I'm gonna say a major spoiler in a video, I'll warn you or whatever. But it would be best to read the first Wheel of Time book at least, The Eye of the World. But in general, this is just gonna be my Minecraft survival world, and I just really wanna base most of the things off of the Wheel of Time or another related fantasy series. So I'm gonna start clearing some trees here for the Althora farmstead. I love Minecraft because you can just go into a world of your own and literally do anything you could ever want to. And I guess it's just a fun place to be for me. So here at the Althor farm, I don't know. I've been trying to make it a cozy place with Wonderful sounds of animals, nice cozy interior, and just, I don't know, trying to make it into a place that I would want to live. However, eventually you have to one day leave the farm and maybe go on an adventure. There are shadows underground, forsaken from the sun. Monsters walk in the ways. The grand cities and kingdoms of this world have fallen. Sparse villages have taken their place. Where are all the people? They have passed on. Yet the wheel of time still turns. We are born with nothing and we die with nothing. But the life we live in between those 2 points is a chance to live, a chance to create, to grow, to encourage, to love. We build today so that someone else may someday finish the task. We live today to bring hope to someone else. Today I bring light. I bring light to the shadows, waiting since the dawn of the last age. Let my torches burn away the evil from these stone caverns. May my light bring hope. Caving is one of my favorite things to do. Maybe it's just how easy it is to get so many resources. Maybe it's the thrill of possibly being attacked by mobs and having to fight your way out. Or in my case, run away. I don't know. Caving is one of my favorite things to do. And sometimes I have to force myself to leave the cave and return to building. It's one thing I'm not entirely sure how I'll deal with. How I will use underground places in this world, since there aren't a lot of underground places in the Wheel of Time. There's a couple places, but not many. So I'm not entirely sure how I'll decorate the mines or whatever, since we never really see the characters go into anywhere like that. But I'm probably going to be mining here and getting suited up, better equipped for a while. It looks like we've found a massive iron ore vein. That's going to be pretty useful soon. I think that I want to go back up to the surface and then dig down in this spot and see if we can, like, I don't know, make something that looks like a mine or a well entrance that just goes all the way down here so that we have a easy access up and down directly from this spot. So I dug the vertical shaft down to the massive iron ore vein, and I think we're really lucky on where this comes out at the surface. You'll see we're kind of in a mountain cave, and which is really good because you can't find coal in deep dark caves, or sorry, in deep slate caves. However, if we go up here, we can see that there's plenty of coal around because coal generates more higher up. Generates more often higher up. So I kind of want to make like a mining outpost thing up here. Not entirely sure how I'll decorate it though. I also want to get a new way to get down and up. Because ladders are slow, I think I'm going to go with a like minecart ladder. I like to do a bubble column, but those are, I feel like they'd be difficult to theme to the idea of a mining outpost. And so I'll probably be using a minecart ladder for the time being, since I'll have plenty of iron for the minecarts from the vein that we're going to be digging out. Eventually, I want to have a bubble column that is able to take items from the cave and automatically move them up here and sort them into a storage system up here. So that when we are on the surface, we don't have to go all the way down to a storage down there to get the iron and other minerals that we want. So right now I'm going to be thinking about how to design this top area, as well as digging a new shaft down there for the minecart ladder. So it looks like we have kind of outgrown our little house here. So I want to put another couple buildings in. I think the first thing I want to build is the Winespring Inn. That's just the largest building in Emond's Field. That'll be with the rest of the town over here. I will build it as it is described in the books. I think it'll be going around here. I'll be building it as it's described in the books with like a rock foundation, whitewashed second floor, and red tiled roof. So I'll be doing that soon. I started a temporary sugarcane farm so that we can put an enchanting table into it, which is where we'll store the enchanting setup for this area. First diamonds. I'll only be mining 2 right now, because I will get an enchanting table right away. Because I like to only mine diamonds with Fortune 3. We now have a pick with Fortune 3. So now we're going to go around to all the coordinates I collected that have diamond ores in them, and we'll mine them now. Since right now I've only actually mined 2 blocks for the enchanting table, since I got the obsidian in a chest somewhere. So now we're gonna go and see how much we get with the Fortune 3. I've been patiently waiting. 1150. Okay. Death number 3. I was running around in a cave and didn't have enough food. I was anxious to get food, and I fell. In other words, I'm working on the Winespring Inn in Emond's Field, and it's going pretty well. I'm trying to follow most of what's about the description in the books. I put our first enchanting table right here. I'll have like the bar section here and a small kitchen where I can also store my horse when I have him over here. But yeah, I'm just gonna go run back to our mine area and pick up my stuff now. I saw a video a while ago from a YouTuber named PippinFTS, where he talked about his Minecraft Build the World project, Build the Earth, maybe. And in it he just described like why it's kind of strange people choose to build only along the straight axes that they naturally generate, such as the X and the Z directions. While in Minecraft Build the Earth, they have to build so many diagonals and wonky shaped buildings just because nothing ever lines up to the axes in that. And so I'm gonna make that to be one of my challenges for this world, to make no building actually lie along the 90-degree angle axes, rather put them at wonky angles all over the place, just to make it look maybe more realistic, I guess. Just to make it, I don't know. It'll be an added challenge as well, since I haven't done a whole lot of Minecraft building before. It'll be fun to do, I think. So this is the Winespring Inn. I showed you the enchanting table area where Master Elveyor would have his books. I've added some candles around, because I think that's how I wanted to light, because torches don't look the best. Small compost there. I have my horse back here, Bella. I have not done the interiors of the second story, though, yet. I'll be probably putting, like, several rooms. Well, first I guess a hallway going this way, then this way, and rooms along this way, with this being their suite of rooms for the Elveyor family. I like how I did the windows. It took a little bit of figuring out to figure out what I put for the windows, and then if I want to do shutters, like where do they look like? Are they flat against the wall or popping out? And so I used spruce trapdoors pointing out at a right angle like that to kind of show, I don't know, as if the shutters are not fully closed but not fully open, I guess. It makes the build more three-dimensional and has stuff pop out at you. So in the books, the roof is described as made of red tile, and so I'm going to be planning on making it out of bricks. Do I have the bricks somewhere? I haven't smelted all of a lot of clay into bricks yet, because we don't have a really good smelting area. So I'm gonna put the blacksmith, the forge at Emond's Field right here. It's kind of closer to the mine where we'll be getting most of our iron. But here we'll put like, I don't know, some bellows, a forge, maybe an anvil or so, as well as a couple of rooms back here for the Luhann family to live. And so we'll be putting our furnace array, probably just going to be several furnaces dotted around, I guess, right here, and we'll use that to smelt up a lot of clay we've gathered so far from the rivers and a couple lush caves underground. So we'll be starting with that. I think this section will be kind of open, that you kind of walk into, and then there's the forge area. Then this will probably be a wall. There might just be a large door here too to lead to an interior area for blacksmithing. But yeah, I'll start collecting resources for that and try to figure out what design I want to put here. So I've been putting in some work at the forge recently, and right now trying to figure out a way to finish up the roof. I spent a long time trying to wait for wheat to grow in several fields I have dotted around here. So I'm not sure if I want how far away I want the roof to extend and how far it'll go to, how far down it'll go. But this is the forge area. There's an open section here where there's, I don't know, fire, furnaces. I think I might push these back so that they're flush with the wall, leave more space here. Still working on that. And it's been, the furnace, this small hopper furnace thing has helped me smelt a lot of bricks and iron. The bricks will be for the roof of the Winespring Inn. And like we need like 22 and a half stacks of actual bricks, and then that'll help us get the, I don't know, about 360 brick stairs that we need for the roof, from what I quickly estimated at one time. In here would be where the Luhann family lives. This would be like a kitchen area. You can climb up the stairs, and that'll like, I don't know, lead you to where the bedroom is, and maybe one other thing over here. I'm not entirely sure what to put up here. You can, the chest to put things in that will be smelted can be accessed from both up there and from down here. So yeah, I originally planned on having this extend out further, but it kind of looked weird when I thought when it was like that. So I pushed it back a couple blocks. And it took me a long time to try to figure out what I would like have the main what I would have it built out of. So I decided to have like I don't know, built out of stone that's been whitewashed, but is kind of the whitewash is fading on the lower sections of the foundation. Because I was originally gonna make it all out of wood like this, but that wouldn't really make sense for it to have so much fire around. Being a blacksmith's forge, I'm not sure. So this is what it looks like now. The roof will definitely be changed. I might rearrange some things in here. And yeah. So soon I'll be starting on the red tile roof for the Winespring Inn, and then finishing the roof over here, as well as getting a little bit more of an interior work done in here. And in general, adding an anvil here so we can use a name tag I found to actually give Bella her name. Yeah. Wasn't sure what to do about this roof. It's looks like that for now. I'm not sure how realistic it looks. Might change that. I'm not sure what I would change it to though. So we're probably gonna finish these two roofs up in this episode, and then probably build a couple other buildings in the next one. The shadows waiting. Pursued by swooping shapes in the night, he will fall to the deep darkness. It has been sealed away beneath the mountains, a lurking evil, patient for its victims. Long has it reigned, but not forever. The hearer of the light will bring music to the silence and light to the deep darkness. The warriors from the forge shall awaken at the horn's call. Let all creatures know of the music in the silence, the light banishing the dark, and the life returning from death. What kind of books does Master Alvear have? Like, music in the silence. What in the world are the warriors from the Forge? Like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like a very nice read. Like, lurking evil. I'm sure we'll. I don't know. I might study that when I'm older. Doesn't seem very useful right now to do that, though. So I finished the roof of the inn, and I was definitely able to do it in one go and didn't have to change anything at all about it. So originally I just had these gable on this side and this gable. A gable is just where the two roofs kind of meet at a triangle. And I had them just meeting at this corner with a hip, but that did not look right at all. And so I added another gable here, and I think it makes it look much better. I will be adding the dozen chimneys or so that the books describe, but I want to make the second floor functional, hopefully. We'll see if there's enough space for it or not. I want to put a villager breeder in there so we can hopefully populate this Emond's field with villagers. We'll see if I'm able to keep things maintained in there. And then the chimneys would be kind of like the Forge's chimney. It would like send up smoke. I don't know. I could use redstone to have it signal something. I also finished the forge. I originally had this be birchwood and birch planks, but I decided that I think it blended in too well with the thatched roof, and so I decided to switch it out with spruce wood, and I like it well. It's much darker. I know this might be a mistake, but I want to kind of theme my storage with the builds, and so over here I have ores, what you would probably find in a blacksmith area, and then up here I have some valuables. But I have had bases before with decentralized themed storage systems like this, and it can be annoying to get everything. Then in the inn I have like, I don't know, a bunch of food and other related stuff, so like items from dead stuff and food adjacent things and growing but not food. And then a couple empty barrels for expansion, I guess, to figure out stuff. So I added a couple more things, but not really many decorations to the inn's kitchen. But I would also have, at the Althor farm, I'll probably storing all the wood there because it's closest to where the trees that I normally harvest are. I kind of wish that I had more time to spend at the Althor farm in this series because, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like home, and I know I haven't finished the interior. I'll be getting back to that. But I think I will be getting back to it eventually. The wheel of time turns, and no one can stop its turning. And where we have been before, we might be again. And it's getting nighttime. Well, so this used to be the organics chest, wood, and valuables. But I'll probably switch it to be like, I don't know, oak wood, spruce, then oak, then birch, in the order of how often I've used those different woods around here. Okay, I should probably go to sleep for the night. But yeah, that's the plan for this area. What in the world was that dream? Like, What? Wait. Underground, falling, evil? Was that what I was reading in Master Elvire's book? Why did I dream about it? That was unlike any dream I've ever experienced before. Like it was, I don't know, it seemed so real, but at the same time I felt like I don't know. Was I the one choosing to do the actions? I'm not sure. It's so hazy. I had no idea, but okay. Pursued by swooping shapes. That was I definitely remember those. I remember falling. Evil. That monster at the end seemed evil. What was that thing? The hero of the light. I mean, I think there were torches. Music to the silence. There, there was definitely a horn at the end. But who are the warriors from the forge? Man, that's even more confusing now. I have no idea what that means. I'm sure we'll eventually figure out what it means, though. And yeah, I think that was a pretty successful first episode. We built the Althor farm, small mining outpost for me to go underground and get some valuables and resources to work on other projects. We built the Winespring Inn and the blacksmith shop in Emonsfield. And I really like how they turned out, I think. And next episode, we'll be adding more shops around here to, I don't know, round out Emmonsfield, have, um, be able to get more wool so we can trade with shepherd villagers. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today. So, may you find water and shade. Until next time.